There we go. That should be up now. Here we are. Oh, VLC isn't changing song titles. I forgot I restarted the computer. There we go. We'll just go around and fix one problem at a time as we find them. Okay, so post has been posted. Yes, I just did that. Great. Bitrate is unstable, so that's good. That's because Sue is here, so we're all right. Bitrate is unstable. Right. I could dress myself, that would help. You know, if I actually managed to actually dress myself ahead of stream. I don't secretly wander around naked before stream, but you know. Hey, Mod, hello, welcome on in. Hello. I say, I'm keeping an eye out for that camera problem. I did restart the computer because I'm not sure if it's the encoder, not the encoder, the capture card itself or the cable. I was going to say it's more likely the cable, but I don't make the rules. Apparently it has been, oh, we've already got one. We've already got one, you see. Apparently it has been decided. So, yeah, hi. I'll just shut up, shall I? What a way to start the stream. I don't make the rules. I just work here. Cheers. Clink. Hey, Mikado. It is a cracking tune, though, like, let's be fair. It's one of the best on the playlist, if not the best on the playlist. Hey Dre, hello Banana Webster. we got one sentence into the stream and this track came on, so Hey. So yes, hi. I mean, no, I didn't make the rules, although I probably did make the rule, but like, I don't recall making the rules, so I just work here. But I hope everyone's doing good. I say so far, so far, no sign of the camera doing the flickering or glitching or turning on and off, so that's fingers crossed I've put the cable back in. It's the ports on those cameras are a nightmare. So the cables, even under their own weight, pull themselves out of the port and all sorts of silliness. So Cats of Glass is an excellent choice. Let me find it. I think the volume of the music is still up high, isn't it? There we go, that's better. Although I say I've got some cracking new tunes on the playlist. So like, whenever they come on, I'm just going to turn it back up for sure. Although I can actually just be like, I'm in charge here. I can do all sorts of stuff. I can just do this and be like, I don't know. Here's one. While I hunt for that hat. Tune. Cats with Glasses. You're in charge, you're the adult. Damn, that's a scary concept. I thought the grey in my beard was just cosmetic. I'm an adult. Goddamn. Tune though. Gosh, we're the new adults. Who thought it was a good idea to leave us in charge, right? Who's flying this thing? Hey, dearie. Hello, hello. Okay, hold on. Gotta log into Steam. And Steam is like, here, want to see a close-up of Emma Frost's thighs? Sure, Steam, sure. How's the bitrate? Bitrate is still unstable. Tune. Ah. Hey, cat. Please let me know if you'd like a hat. Isn't it? Actually, let me find a post on Blue Sky that I shared by the same creator, because let me see if I can find it. Oh, tune. Excellent tune. Yeah, here's a post by the same creator, who incidentally lives in Edinburgh now. He's from Poland originally, but a bunch of his stuff is made on a Commodore 64 SID chip and an Amiga. So he does a bunch of stuff using SID Wizard and basically using Amigas and Commodores for a whole bunch of the chip tuniness. So there's a bunch of stuff he's got that's done like that, which if you're someone who had a Commodore 64, there are times. There's actually a really wonderful YouTube channel, and all they do is play the sort of demo scene cracked intros for Commodore 64 and Amiga games. So they've got all those amazing chiptune SID tracks that are just awesome. One of the cool things actually that Lukash does is for some of his stuff, he has the SID files as well. So you can actually, if you have a Commodore 64 emulator or a SID player of choice, you can use that to play the original SID files that he ends up using. It's great. Very neat. But yes, give me abs to represent my sick gains at the gym. Nice. Yeah. Getting swole, Gath. I need to get like stick-on arms so that you can just like attach the arms to this. Oh my god, that actually would be kind of hilarious. Get little stick-on bicep emote arms and stick it on either side. That would be kind of hilarious. Wonder if I can figure out what color I used to make this. A game of Bomb Jack. Hey, did you see that Stephanie Sterling did a thing on Bomb Jack? I actually did like an entire video on Bomb Jack and the hilariousness and awesomeness of Bomb Jack. Yeah. Let me just mute it. Okay, yeah. I'll drop you a link. there's a link. I had Bomb Jack on the C64. so yeah, I was like, holy shit, yay. But yes, as I say, Lucash has some very good stuffs. But yes, let us. Although I should pop the heck here while we're hanging out. While we're just hanging out, here's another one. Like Commodore 64 sound. Oh, and also, cheers. Clink. We can pretend to do a just chatting section for a minute. Also, Last Ninja 2 already had an amazing soundtrack. Oh. Oh, yeah. You're excited for tonight? What's happening tonight, Kath? Have I missed something? Oh my god, it's your stream anniversary? Heck yeah! Heck yeah! Congrats, Kath! How many years has it been now? Good god. That's gotta be what? 5? 6? No. Maybe? 5, yeah. Holy heck. Because I was like, yeah, it's 5 or 6. 5. Holy heck. Well, congrats. Cheers. Clink. God damn. That's awesome. That is quite the milestone. I was saying on Wednesday, that streaming is one of the few hobbies that I've kept up for nearly a decade, which is, not a short amount of time when you think about it. Doing this 3 days a week, every week, almost never missing a day for 10 years. Although for the first couple of years, it was mostly 2 days a week. But you know what I mean? It's a lot when you think about it, 8, 12 hours a week or more every week for 500 weeks, kind of thing. It's a huge thing. 5 years is a long time, and I've seen how long you stream. That's a lot of hours. Good God, yeah. Well, congratulations, Kath. Let me actually turn the game on because I haven't set up the volume and anything yet, so we'll do that now. But yeah, that's amazing. Heck yeah. I'll just pause this here actually. That is huge. And yeah, one awesome mod of the sort of the boomer shooter era has been getting a lot of good synth, and some of them a lot of returns to synth, sounds of the 90s and late 80s. So getting some of that kind of crunchy video game synth, it's been really good. Heck, say one of the best things about I've been playing Total Overkill, Sulaco, The Last Exterminator, which hasn't come out fully yet, the just demo, and they all have amazing soundtracks. And it's just like, yep, you've got the crunchiness of the pixels and the crunchy synth to go with it, and it's just But yes, congrats, Kath. That's amazing. So shall we get this ball on the road? I have my notebook. I have notebook and pen, so I am ready. I am ready for one cool thing about cheap copy school book notebooks is that they tend to come in a bunch of colors. So I was able to color code a blue notebook to go with my blueprints notes. So that'll work. And that will be someone at the door. Right, let's get the settings set up. Let's shoot on in though. So are you streaming later tonight then, Kath? I assume you are. I assume you will be. How many hours away is that? So let's see. Not sure about the volume. I wonder if it remembers any settings. Ah, you see, it doesn't remember any settings from when I had the demo. So, yes. I was like, why? It looks a little bit fuzzy for me because it's turn DP, not me. FPS limit 60. We don't need more than 60. Brightness, that should be fine. I love this though. How many games have we had where suddenly they refuse to be on the right monitor for a bit? You've got to love them saying, look here, do you want to switch monitors? If you want to switch monitors, we're good. Let me just make sure I don't have a purple line at the edges of my stream, because sometimes when I resize my resolution, it does. Okay, I have a purple line below me now. It's an OBS thing. It's very strange. So give me 1 second. What I will do is I will readjust my game capture. There is a tiny purple line, like 1 pixel below me. Yeah, because the resolution of this screen, it auto-detected to 2560 by 1430.00007. Why? Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Yep, it has auto-detected to the wrong size. That's so strange. There we go. That should do it. Yeah, we should be good now. It's so weird. I have no idea. It must be a bug in the latest version of OBS because it's only started happening recently, and nothing else has changed. Like, you know, same computer, same all those jazz. You know. Hey, Antique Raven. Hello. I forgot the marathon reveal was today. I get to see whether Bungie is going to ruin or revive one of my favorite games. Oh, fingers crossed. It ends in 007. Yeah, right? I kid you not. 1439.00007. It's auto-detecting as off by like less than 1 pixel. I don't know. But yeah, let's just make sure that looks all right. Graphics. Oh, that was graphics. Volume. Now we did find one of the voices was quiet. We're not getting a voice versus atmosphere thingy, so I guess we'll make the most of it. Why does that look kind of pixely? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna quit and restart just to see if the settings have applied properly. Just to be sure. Because the demo was flawless. So let's just jump back in and make sure the settings have been applied. Yeah, because that's nice and fine. Cool. Right. And it's kept our settings. It has. Great. Okay, cool. We are good to go. Oh, a new game. Technically, we played the demo, but like, the demo only gave us 4 days, and we probably only found about, what, 15 rooms? Less? We didn't learn much. Yes, I do love the fact that you can just be like, I'm just going to hit this key on the piano. Dong. Dong. And you're like, ooh. It's like that thing about Black Parade. It's like you can hit one note on a key on a piano and everyone knows what you're doing. So this might be a touch loud, but we'll see, because I remember the voiceover being soft. So... Also, I didn't see an option for subtitling.
I, Herbert S. Sinclair of the Mount Holly Estate at Reddington, do publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament, and hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore made by me. I give and bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones, son of my dear niece, Mary Matthew, all of my right, title, and interest in and to the house and land which I own near Mount Holly. The above provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate. The location of the room has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor, but I am confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner. Should my grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse. In witness whereof, I have hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March, 1993. Herbert S. Sinclair.
It's such a good opener, though. Like, it really is. Oh, actually, can I... now I have some extra settings. I'll leave the... I don't know what the FOV is currently set to. It doesn't feel overly close. We'll see how we do. We're not going to be running around and, like, getting into gunfights. We're not overly worried about motion sickness. I might turn the mouse sensitivity down a smidge, but we'll see. And we'll leave the volume now as it is. Yeah. I wonder if the tent and stuff are still here. Because in the demo... because of course the first thing you do when you enter a new location is originally turn back and look behind you for secrets. Is there a deadline for the codicil? Does he have to find it within a year or a month? There is a deadline. Well, it says a timely fashion. But who knows what the timely fashion is. In the demo, we only had 4 days of exploring. I don't remember being able to walk down here in the demo. I probably just missed it. Oh, look. Heck yeah. Okay, so that's a thing. Mount Holly. Oh, okay. Check it. So that's a thing. that's a thing. The fact that this is broken down probably just means that it's easier for you to actually see these. So there's underground stuff. Hey, Mork Chop, excellent username. Welcome on in. Yeah, I loved the demo. It was great. The demo was spectacular. I've never been down here. Holy shit. Oh, do love a hole in the world. Slight hole in the world. Huh. And I can't jump or climb. So without these being lit... Oh, this is cool though. Oh, yeah, no, there's... I mean, you know there will absolutely be a secret cave. There will absolutely be a cave behind the waterfall. For sure. Oh, there's a hole in the rock. I mean, you can't get out of the map and wander around outside if you don't find holes in the geometry. That's like half my job is, you know, finding my ways out. Okay, we got another door, also worth noting. So yeah, we do have our camp. There's this place. Now there was another place off to the side. I think that some of this has been slightly reshaped. So yeah, there's all sorts of secret shenanigans. There's the camp, so this is where we are. So yeah, not allowed to stay overnight inside the house. So I have set up a tent. I think that's new, that toy. And then there's this place with a locked gate and a key combination on it, which of course is hilarious because obviously, you know, were I not rooted to the ground, I could step up over that so easily. So yeah, that's somewhere to explore. There's also possibly something hidden down there. So yeah, there's plenty of places outside or doors and stuff, so that's cool. This is all separate to the exploring indoors. This is me in the Resident Evil Villagers. These fences are rotting and tipped over. I just knock them down, Ethan. Damn it, exactly. Just walk through them. They'd fall over, it'd be fine. Nope. But yes, and then we obviously have the entire estate itself. Sorry, apologies for background noise. I have the window open because it's quite stuffy and warm today. Hopefully it's not been too bad, too noticeable. Okay, love those doors. Like, the whole place is just gorgeous. Try to place my HUD item so that it's less noticeable in the screenshot. Okay, so let us go and have a look at the opening hall. It looks like it did in the... That might be new. It looks like it did in the search estate exhausting. Each time you enter a room, you lose steps. When you no longer have any steps left, you'll be too tired to continue and must call it a day. Blueprints. This will serve as a useful map and inventory log during your adventure. You may access it using tab. So there we are. We have the entrance hall only, and we have nothing else on us, and we have 44 steps remaining. Probably because I stepped in and out of things. Because you start with 50, but then I went outside, and then I went into the corridor and out again. So I wonder if I lost a step here or there. Right, here we go. Hey, Jinx. By the way, Jinx, I've been tidying up this room. I've been doing a clear out. All over this room. Do you know what I found? All over this room. Hold on, let me temporarily zoom back out. I think I've got somewhat of a Jinx-based collection going. Like, I can't even like, look at how many of them that is. Look at how many that is. Like, it's wild. I should do what I do with the frogs, and people should just get to pick a Jinx thing, and I'll just be like, well, here's a Jinx one. Do no harm and take no shit. It's like, yes, be nice, but carry a battle axe, apparently. There we go. But yeah, there are so many. Like, yeah, we'll just turn it into a new thing. On my way to fuck up your day. But yeah, like, literally everywhere. A couple of them were bookmarks. Obviously, a couple of the bookmarks are also bookmarks. But, like, I had a stack of them. I had some somewhere on the shelf, somewhere behind me, somewhere on another shelf. I found 3 or 4 more of these bags. Because I'd be like, oh, that's lovely. And then I'll put it on the shelf, or I'll put it somewhere. And they're all over the place. My house is absolutely full of them. And I say, that's just this room. God knows where the rest of them are. Yeah, turn them into a set of cards. Could you imagine? A set of cards like these ones? Or even better, he says, could you imagine turning them into a set of cards like these ones, where they have stats, so that you have essentially a card game, because they all have stats. That'd be kind of neat. Anywho, back to video game. Hi, Jinx. Hello. So, Simon, welcome to Mount Holly. You may not remember, but I have very fond memories of visits here as a young boy, and I hope these rooms provide you with as much amusement as it did in those lost summer days. By the time you read this, I will assume you are fully aware of my last wishes and all the details of the bequest. Please do not mistake my intentions in giving you this challenge as a lack of confidence. I assure you nothing could have been further from my mind when I chose you as my heir. With that said, there are a few ground rules of this commission covered in the fine print of my will that I feel I should bring to your attention. No tools or items may be brought onto the estate from outside. Tools and items found on the estate may not be taken off the estate. You may not stay overnight. I don't suspect that any of these stipulations should prove an impediment for someone as resourceful as yourself, but it is very important to me that you start fresh each morning and not rely on the success of the previous day. One final word of advice. Do not assume the rooms you find today will be the same as rooms you find tomorrow. These grounds have provided me a home for the last half-century, and even I am uncertain of which room lies beyond any particular door. Your grandmother used to say, don't go where the path leads, abandon the path and go where you want it to lead. With all my love and wishes, best of luck, Robert S. Sinclair. One of the interesting things I think about that is this. Do not assume the rooms you find today will be the same rooms you find tomorrow. Aside from the fact that behind each door is a different room, I wonder if the rooms themselves, if there could be multiple variations of the same room. You think it's the same room, but it's a little different. Even if it looks like the same room, it might not be actually the same room. Which in the demo, we never got to see the same rooms multiple times, really. Like, that looks like it's hiding a secret, right? This is a secret wall panel. We're going to press this button. Hey, Raiders. Well, welcome in. I've literally just started. I got distracted. We were just chatting. We were faffing about the place. I haven't even opened my first door yet. So, yeah, welcome, Raiders. Welcome. Hi. Welcome on in. Hello, Amalia, Delcoon, Val, Puddleglum, JD Lady, Brian, of course, welcome in. Welcome to Blueprints. We took a quick wander around the grounds outside, found a couple of extra places we didn't know about before. So we're going to be exploring those. And obviously, from the demo, we've been in the hall before. But this will be our first door. It's 40 minutes into stream, and I'm only opening the first door. So, yeah, hi, welcome in. I can't recall. This is the big puzzle game, not the one where you build the manor as you walk through, right? This is the one where you build the manor as you walk through. This is indeed that one. I have a blue notebook handy, so we will be taking notes. I loved the demo, so very much looking forward to this. So yeah, we're currently in the entrance hall. We're trying to find room 46 in a 45-room estate. Stephen came prepared. Yeah, so one of the great things about always buying sort of cheap school book copybooks is that they tend to come in a bunch of different colors. So I can match my notepad to the to the game for now. It's funny, I was looking through all my old ones and I found an old notepad, and what it says on it is, "Don't let Tanya say yes to being on multiple con committees in the same year." I have no idea when I wrote that down, but apparently that was important for me to keep a note of. But yes, welcome in everyone. This is Blueprints. And yeah, we're about to open the first door, so you get to see how it goes. Those are what I buy for gaming. Yeah, exactly. They're perfect. I mean, they're cheap. As same to zero. I can't write in expensive notebooks or nice notebooks because it just, yeah. I didn't have expensive notebooks growing up, obviously. So I'm going to put a hallway in. So we have now chosen a hallway. As you can see on our thingy here, for those of you who've never seen this game before, I'll just give a kind of a rundown of how it works. Obviously, we played the demo. So now we've chosen a hallway. Oh, and there's a thing in it. Doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked. So there's a thing to remember. Write down a note. So, if we get a West Wing card, we will need to be aware of the fact that we'll need keys to open doors. Okay, safety bin, tree. This is one of the things I'm curious about. I wonder if these details will change, even though we think it's the same hallway. But is the West Wing truly in the west? That is another fair question. Okay, so I've got two choices here. We've got one more corner. So this is a good corner to use, like a room that doesn't have another door, like a storeroom or a closet. I'm going to go with the storeroom, which should have items in it. Okay, so there's a money. Oh, I've never had a sledgehammer before. Can shatter padlocks. So I can't take it outside to shatter the lock on that gate, but if I find a locked thing in here, I can break it open. Sweet. Also, these chess pieces are a popular motif in this game, so I do wonder if there's a lesson to be... Oh, what's that? Now, this bird is our toy bird in the tent. I don't think that was in the demo, so this is new. Can I keep it? I can't. Okay. Worth remembering it, though. I should use the Steam overlay with its note-taking functionality because it's actually really good. But I've got a notebook, so you know. Okay, so we've lost a couple of steps. So now we're down to 39 steps because I took a tour of the grounds. So we lost a few extra steps. So today is going to be a little bit shorter. If I can find a bedroom, that would be very helpful. Okay, so another corridor. A den would be nice, actually. I don't think I've ever seen this bathroom. In the old days, there would be a spiral notebook and several late-night phone calls with friends, right? Bat. Lots of clocks, and I think they all show the same time across. So far, that's another thing. Keeping track of what time it is in various rooms, because I'm not sure if the time in all the rooms will be consistent. But clocks feature. Swans are also a common thing. Oh, there's a gem in here. Nice. Lovely aesthetic. I love the kind of slightly Telltale-esque look that all of these places have. You'll hear the screenshot sound a lot. Okay, so we can go over and then try and go up, or we can go back into the middle. I reckon I'm gonna go over. I'm gonna use this, see if I can get another small room. Parlor has a puzzle in it. Oh, here we go. One of the things. Sometimes I get them, a couple of times not. So, puzzle boxes. Also, can I still get back here? Yes. I wonder if they'll hide things. I do like as well, you can see that's the rocks at the front of the estate. So you can see as you make your way up the side, kind of how far away the front is. Okay, got this. Dear Herbert, it is a great honour receiving the invitation to dine at your estate with the Oldhams this past Thursday. If I'm being frank, it had been quite a while since we've been seen in decent society, and we were beginning to worry that my wife's wit had lost its charm. I have no delusions that my company is rival to hers. If I can refresh your memory, we both spent much of the evening discussing our mutual love of games and puzzles, and I had mentioned to you a rather singular parlour game I had played some years back involving 3 boxes of different colours. You had pressed me to write with the particulars of this game when I found the time, and I have included with this letter all the details you will need to share with guests should you be inclined to play this confounding game. Always your friend. Now, I don't know this name. M. Lowry. There will always be at least one box that displays only true statements. There will always be at least one box that displays only false statements. Only one box has a prize within. The other 2 are always empty. The thing I need to remember is the box that has the prize in it doesn't have to be telling the truth. I had a tendency to add this rule. So, always one is telling the truth, always one is lying, and only one will have a prize in it. Turn this into a fun game for chat. This box is empty. The blue box is true. You are in the parlor. So, one box is has to be telling the truth. Now, the blue box is true. You are in the parlor. We are indeed in the parlor. So the blue box is true. The black box can also be true, but that means that this box is lying. So the box that says it's empty must be lying. In the parlor, blue is true, so I reckon this one is the box that is lying. Ta-da! Bing, bing. Nice. Okay, so let's pop along up here. Can I get a hallway or something? Ooh, spare room. Guest bedroom actually would give us our steps back, but then we have to retrace our steps around. I'll wait for another side room for that. Spare room. Let's go with that. Hey, Iron Trout. So, nothing in the spare room. Sometimes there might be stuff. But no, nothing in the spare room. Okay. Oh, the observatory is a wonderful area. I do like that you can bring up the map. I could put the observatory in just because it's such a pretty place. Yeah, let's go into the observatory now. It really is. You want to see? You want to see? You want to see pretty? And again, there are. Also, I do wonder about some of this sort of the artwork that we see. Don't appear to see a panel on it.
Oh, it's so pretty.
You're not wrong. So, fixed stars. Richard Witt, Fernaries, Bird and Sons, 1809. I don't know if these details will be relevant, but... So, the book contains a complete star base, a list of constellations of the observed effects that accompany the appearance of each one. Depending on the number of stars that can be seen in the sky on any given day, different constellations of various sizes may be visible, sometimes more than one in a single day. This book is a solid base for astronomy and will help you easily identify these constellations, impress your friends, and discover the joys of stargazing. Today is our first day, so chances are we'll see the North Star will get 1 gold. But if every day you go back and you find the observatory again, you can get more effects as time goes on. Which is pretty awesome. And if I remember from the demo, there is a thing I can have. Yes. So, let's bring this over to that platform, because obviously with the demo, I've... joke's on you, book. Steven's friends are already impressed, right? Impress your friends. Already did that. Now what? So, if I go up here... How is the volume, by the way? If the atmospheric music is a bit loud, just let me know and I'll dial down the volume overall. So, you found a secret floor plan. Would you like to permanently add planetarium to your drafting pool? Yes. So now planetarium is permanently in my drafting pool. I've been impressed for years. How about the game? Nice. So if I swing this around... Oh, I forgot to actually bring it up again, didn't I? Silly sausage that I am. So yeah, I actually will need to go back up there and bring it up. I think I could walk under it now, yes. So, let's get this aimed upwards and get our gold coin. But yeah, I love the visual style. The way that it looks kind of slightly paper craft-ish. It reminds me though of like The Long Dark had some pieces like this, all the Telltales, because they've got a slightly, graphic novel look to them. So yeah, let's have a look. And there it is, the North Star. Gain 1 gold. Okay, so now we have a room we can leave into. So I'm going to hopefully get something with a couple of branching doors. We have a key, so I'm going to use the key. That stops us having to backtrack. Okay, so let's put the kitchen in, because I have the gems, so let's pop into the kitchen. Now, this is a different kitchen to one of the kitchens I've seen before. So that's cool. See, match and pine tree is an interesting thing and possibly of note. So, Mount Holly kitchen menu. You can buy a banana if you have some money, and that'll give me some steps back, so I could do that. Club sandwich, chef salad. Today's main course is glazed salmon, which gives you 20 steps, plus an additional 10 if you have an aquarium, but it's only available in the dining room. So I could just buy a banana though. I love bananas, so give me a banana. Thank you. So now I have no money left, but I do have more steps. And I'll say if the volume is too loud, do let me know. Because it's a touch punchy. Okay, so pantry. Oh, I think I've been in the pantry before. Ooh, the security offices are also cool. We'll have to come. I think I'm gonna go pantry. There's an apple, which again gives us some steps. Bridget, please pick up some more fruit before Friday. We have just been informed that we may have an extra guest exploring the house next week. 50 steps should be more than enough, so I think even spread would be ideal. 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. The enclosed amount should cover expenses, but please bring back any change from the order and leave it in the pantry. So there will be 4 more apples, 5 bananas, and 5 oranges somewhere in the house, which is good to know. Don't see anything else to grab, but the fact that we had that picture of our teddy bear, I wonder if there are more things hidden around that I'm not seeing. Ooh, found it. 10 out of 10. We're good. Okay, so let's press on. Drawing room, corridor, chapel. The chapel is pretty, but it eats money. I want to keep my money for now, so let's go into the drawing room and eat a gem. So now I've got to go across and then head up. There's definitely a puzzle to these. There's information hidden in here. It's about stride lengths. It's about the distance of a stride, which, given this game is based on steps, drawing floor plans. Each time you click on a door, you will draw 3 floor plans, from which you must select one to draft. However, there are some items and rooms that will allow you to redraw if you don't like your initial 3 options. Good to know. Can't click on that. Another chess piece. Nothing in there. I wonder if the time is different to the other rooms. Wish I could see. Okay, so now we're gonna go over. Yeah. Let's go over. Okay, that one's locked, so I can't go over. All I can do is go back. Is it locked too? It's not. Okay. Ooh, courtyards. These are fun. Running out of gems, but here we go. Hopefully we'll find a shovel. We did not. Okay, so if I have a shovel, I can dig up these. But I do not. However, I do have my sledgehammer, so I was able to smash that open and take the keys. Sweet. Okay, so now if I wanted, what I can do is walk back in here and smash that, open that door. Or I can go backwards and try and make my way around again. No, I might keep the keys. Yeah, I might keep the keys and try and go down and right. Let's try that. Nook, guest bedroom. Guest bedroom would give us all our steps back, but yeah, let's use the nook. Oh, it's going the wrong way. We're going to end up in a dead end. Okay. Well, we'll use the guest bedroom if we get it. Noteworthy. As you continue your adventure, you may want to consider getting something to scribble down your notes and observations. A pad, a scrap of paper, or perhaps most fittingly, a journal will prove to be an invaluable tool you will not regret having beside you on your journey. Beside you. I've got it. Oh, and another key. Smashing. Any more stuff I can grab? No. Nothing there. Anything hidden behind? Oh. Okay, let's see if we can turn this into a bedroom or something. Ah, okay. This one only gives me 2 steps. That's not it's not great. I'm gonna go with closet. Ooh. Metal detector. Greater chance of finding keys and money. It's a dice. Single ivory die, +1 die. While drafting, you may use to roll for new floor plans. So that's good. I get a chance now to roll again, which is nice. Anything hidden? I don't see any secrets. Yeah, okay. So... there's so much stuff, though, you can't tell what's a clue and what's not. Right, we are going to pass through the courtyard, back into the drawing room, and open the last door. 28 steps remaining. 27 steps remaining. Use a key. Can't do a guest bedroom. Passageway will use 2 gems, which I don't have. I'm going to go with corridor. We need to get something that turns right, but I've got my dice, so... hatch. Don't see anything unusual. Anything hidden? Nope. One cool part of the steps thing is because changing rooms uses up a step. Having a look around in each room doesn't cost you anything. So it encourages you to double check you've not missed anything in the room before moving on. Okay, we want something that turns the West Wing Hall. More likely to have locked doors, we learnt. However, has doors in both directions. So we are going for that. Metal detector is kicked off. Ooh, what's this? Staff notice. June 15th, 1983. Out of respect for the late Lady Clara Epson, the West Wing will be closed until further notice. While the floor plans associated with this wing have not been removed from the pool, we ask that staff members refrain from drafting them during this period of mourning. 15/6/83. Don't know if that'll be relevant, but... So yes, this is the West Wing having locked doors. Ah, key on the ground. Nice. Okay, so now we want to go this way. Whoop. How are we actually for time? Are we due ads again? Interesting how it refers to drafting, so placing rooms as they go is just how things work. Yeah, exactly. It refers to... I've asked staff not to draft any rooms. And it's like, yeah, I can see why. Oh, okay. I need to re-roll because neither of these give me what I want, and this would end our run, so I'm going to re-roll. A rumpus room or a boudoir. I don't have the gems for the rumpus room. However, I do have... Ooh, breaker box. I do have... I can use the boudoir. And yes, we will have to take our ads. There's the safe. Oh, there's a coin on the ground. Nice. This picture tells us there's a safe in the room, which I think is kind of interesting. I wonder if there's a clue in here. Like the number of dots of different colors is the combination to the safe. Because I do not know what the combination to the safe is. Sincaco. I assume it isn't open, yeah. So, what we'll do is we'll temporarily pause here. And we will come back after the ads, and we will have a look around the room, see if we spot anything obvious. If not, we will move on to the next room. Can't turn on this. No. I suspect we learned the combination for this somewhere else. Hey, Flying Raisin, welcome on in. Yeah, the safe being wrapped as a present, right? Oh, NeoGats, thank you as well, very much. Please let me know what hat you'd like. I will get you one. Thank you very much for the resub. 2 whole years, very long time, especially on the internet. But thank you very much. I do wonder what the clue is. Like, is it the number of lights? Like, is it the number of presents of specific colors? But there's more than one type. Could it be like red, yellow, blue, and pink baubles are the 4 numbers? Doesn't give me any indication here. I'm not seeing anything that's like obvious numbers of things. Like there's 2 lines there and 1 line here. You know, is it like, 1, 3, 2, 1? Who knows? Second stack, 4th hat. Okay, second stack is space. 4th hat, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, it's this one. Kind of very deep, inky blue, black, and purple. So I'll get that one out there. And yes, what we'll do is we'll pause here. Oh, the music has stopped. This one. We will pause. It's still trying to find my eyeballs. Come on, camera. There we go. It's that one. It's very nice. We will pause here. We will come back and have a go. And oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 1. Could it be related to those? That's possible. One, 2, 3, 4. So like there's 4 doodads, 2 doodads, 5 doodads. Could it be that? Anyway, ad break. Ad break, and then I will I'll return. We'll have a gander. So yeah, back in 3-4-ish minutes, and yeah, we'll see you soon. Back to you. Let us continue the moistification. 66%. We need more. We need more. 3 is 69%. I mean, that's nice too. Okay, I got a couple of 8% over there, so we're definitely going to make use of that. But first things first. 69% moist. Nice. The moistening must continue. Exactly. The moistening will continue until morale improves. Wow, the things you say out loud when you stream. Wow.
certainly try.
Absolutely good. Oh, hi, there you are. Hello.
Hi. Oh, nope.
There you went. Bye-bye.
There I was.
There you were, and then you went.
There was me and me gone.
Yep. Here lies Susanna. Nope. She's gone. There we go. I'm not actually sure we're clear of the ads yet, so we'll sit tight for a few minutes. But yes, welcome back, everybody. Cheers. Clink. Also, hello, Esoterica. I'm not sure if I said hi to you already, but hello. Oh. Ooh. Probably good now. In about 6 seconds, we should be clear. Hey, Holly, welcome on in. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, we should be clear of the ads now, so that's good. Pause the music, and we can zoop back on in. Oh, Frog for Unkind Days, absolutely. Frogs for Unkind Days. Seriously, I very much might introduce a jinxes for just cause at some point. Frogs for Unkind Days. This one. Oh, come on. Stop looking for my eyes. They're not on the screen anymore. There you go. Enforcing boundaries doesn't make you a bad person. Enforcing boundaries doesn't make you a bad person. I mean, that is a wonderful rule for other people. That is an excellent rule for somebody else. Why do these cards always come for me? Right. Let us zoop on in. There we go. And we will resume. I love that emote, Flying Raisin. That is a good emote. Yeah, we appreciate a good frog friend in this chat. I mean, but yes, let us jump back in. Okay, so we were looking at the number of thingies here. That could be 5, 3, 2. I'm not sure if the cloud is actually one of them. Also think this could be one. That could be a 4. So it could be, 4, 5, 2, 1. Maybe. Nope. I don't actually know how many it had. Also, it's got those leaves on the door because it's a Holly reference. Can't touch it though. What if it's 521? What if it's not? Okay, let's try 4521 enter. Nope, we're missing something. What are we missing? So the picture, does the picture show us anything else? I mean, the cushion doesn't have the pattern on it in this. I'm missing something. That's a point, actually. Yeah, I think every time I step back, I assume it clears. 5, 2. We don't even know if that's the code. It's just the only thing in the room I can see that has obvious numbers of things. Try one. Again, we can always say, come back to it. So 5, 2, 1, 4. Enter. No. Okay. I think we're onto something, but I think we're not. We're not seeing something. We're not picking up something. That it's feeling like a good answer, but it's not correct. So let's move on to the next room. How many pairs of shoes are there in here? Just the 2? Are there lots of things in pairs? Okay. Sometimes just don't get the pose you want. Okay, I've got to go into the chapel because I need the doorways. So, chapel it is. Here goes our money. Okay. Let's have a look around, see what else we can find. Great place. And again, there's numbers on these. I love the idea that the maid staff have angel wings. The cooking staff, the farming staff, stable staff, chimney staff. So what's the difference between harvesting, I guess, specifically, versus gardening? Great place though, like, I mean, as a room, neat, isn't it? Go put my crosshair somewhere I can clear it out later. Sweet. Okay, so is there a secret in here other than just taking all my money, as churches are unfortunately wont to do? Okay, that door is closed because it's pointing into the corridor. But we still have one door left. Again, under the chess piece. Fittingly. There's gotta be a puzzle related to them. Might not be in this room, though. It might be worth noting down the numbers for all of the people. It might be worth noting this down. Yeah, I reckon it is. I reckon we make a note of these. Start a new page for the chapel specifically. I should probably be doing a page for each room. So, 1 is made with broom. Wait, no. 1. 1 is harvest. I'm writing down harvest hoe, but yeah, harvest with hoe. My notes say harvest hoe, which not the intention I was going for. 2 is technically a baker, but I assume it's the kitchen staff in general. 3, where's 3? 3, oh yeah. 3, I think that's gardener. Okay. 4, chimney sweep. Then 5 is made. There's something very pizza party about this. It's like, well, you know, as a noble, I mean, I'm nobody without all of the staff who make my life possible. So here's to you, lowly servants. I had some stained glass commissioned because of how great you are. Will I be paying you more money? No, 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 no. I've had some stained glass made. So you can come in here whenever you want and enjoy it. Anyway, carry on with your duties. Okay, 6. Stable with crop. That's hunting. That's the hunt. Because this isn't a stable hand. This is a member of the hunt. So then, last but not least, it's like, are you the queen? Queen with scepter and shield. I mean, scepter, shield, and crown. I mean, so could be that we have a could be that we have a queen, and then we also have, like, you know, standard doodads. Which, if you were going to hide a secret in this room, these standard doodads are where you'd hide it, because they are completely invisible in a room filled with these stained glass bits, giving you all of the clues. What's up there, though? See, I can't see what's up there properly. I suspect there's a way to either lower this or see what's back there. Because they've deliberately blocked one of them. Imagine if there's like a lever or something. I assume I can't touch or click anything nearby to the numbers. So I could go to each one to pay respects. But yeah. Okay. We will come back. We need to take a door. Security room, bedroom. I'm gonna take bedroom because I don't have the gems for the security room, so we get a couple of extra steps, which is nice. Oh. Who is this person? They've got moon pendant. Lady with moon pendant. I wonder who this is. I wonder if this is Mary Matthew. Possibly not. Could also be Mrs. Epsom. Who knows? But yeah, one with a moon pendant. Don't know who she is yet. She's looking over here. There's a clock. Could be something under the bed, but I can't get it. Top hat, can't click on that. Ah, greetings from Reddington. I can't flip these items over, no. I do not appear to be able to rotate. So, greetings from Reddington, yeah, well. No. Okay. I guess onwards we go. We're doing okay. This room counts as 2 bedrooms. Ha! Nice. I wish I had that again. I don't have the gems. Oh shoot! Oh, our run is about to end. I think. I don't have the gems. So this might be the end of our run. Oh, hey, buddy. You are the first. Hi. Hello. Oh, look, he comes up. He comes up on the glass. Hi. Hey, dearie, welcome back. Yes, there is it's definitely roguelite in that you go around and you go back through again to solve the puzzles. You go, little friend. He's in a bunk room of his own and he's running on a wheel. Does he power something? I'm wondering if his running on the wheel does something. Ah. Coins. So there's a bunch of electronics. Oh, is he telling me I need to power it? Because say he's in a bunk bed room and he's running on a wheel. Is there a way to power the stuff? The Turtles of... Is that Veba? The legally descript. Yeah, exactly. It's legally distinct. Could be anything. Oh. The Trinsdale Mystery. Oh, wow, look. There's a whole bunch of them. There's Turtles of Veba again. Okay. So this is where you go to sit down and watch Midsummer. Got 2 of these, got a torch. Can't power it on though. It doesn't appear to be turned on or plugged in. Despite our hamster friend giving me the kind of impression of things. Hey, pirate. Aren't Ari amazing? Well played. And yes, hello, pirate. Welcome in. Cheers. Clink. Now with sound effect, I guess. That has vines that are on the wall. Wait, what? Camp Colonel. The vines that are on the vault. Oh yes, the holly things. Yeah, the holly thing. Yeah, the holly leaves are a popular motif. So yeah, there's definitely something. There's definitely something there. Hey, buddy. Can I actually get you anything or do anything for you? I guess not, pal. Oh, aha! Look. Aha! Today is a good day because Simon is at camp and he has not as much fun as my friends. Damn. I will not have to share my toys, and I will not have to share my room, and I will not have to share my snacks. Having a younger brother is not as much fun as they told me it would be, but today will be a good day because he is at camp. So as the younger brother, wow. I mean, I'm the older brother, but like in our role as younger brother, damn. Herbie is mean and really stupid, and today is a good day because I threw away his airplane. Oh shit. So Herbie is Herbert S. Sinclair, which means Herbert's brother was also called Simon. So Herbert's brother was also called Simon. So that's good to know. Herbert's brother is also a Simon. So we have inherited the name of Herbert's brother. I also had more fun at camp than he has had in his entire life. Today is a good day because I got my brother in trouble for reading my private journal without my permission and writing mean things in it too. He also threw my model airplane in the bushes outside, but I got it back, and if he does it again, he will not get to go to the park on Friday, and I will make sure he gets no presents for his birthday. I don't need any presents because I have my brother's books because he won't stop writing about me, and today is a good day because I know he cries when he can't find his book even though he is older. He is a crybaby. Wow. Oh wow, look at this. Today is a good day because my brother returns from college and I get to finally return to him the book I took from him a long time ago. Hopefully you find it as hilarious as I do. I honestly have no idea how we survived sharing a room. All things being said, I wouldn't have it any other way. I still would rather have had a sister. Wow. Congrats on the diploma and welcome home, Simon. Aww. Nice. So we have learned that we share the name with Herbert's brother. Okay, let us Let us retrace our steps. Unfortunately, I think we are now out of ways to get to the thingy, but we can still do some exploring if we go into the west wing and take that lower door. That church has got to take its money every damn time. Still wish I knew what the number was. I was just thinking, Christmas. Christmas. But what year? Christmas Day. But what year? That's I'm suddenly thinking, what if that's the code? Or what if it's 2512? Or something like that. You know what I mean? That could be it. You know? Something like that. Oh, hydrate. Thank you, Kat. Cheers. Clink. Reminds me of a trailer house on the hill. Oh, well, it'll be fine. But yeah, I'm wondering if it's 2512. Oh, and of course, 2, 5, 1. I still thought that was a 4, but we have a 2, a 5, and a 1 on the wall. What if it is 2, 5, 1, 2? Sorry, I clapped at the mic. Heck yeah. Hell yeah. Puzzle. Heck yeah. Now, I don't know if, heck yeah, I don't know if this will be the same puzzle next time we're here. What's that? Can't take that. Okay. Oh, it's just the holder. 4. Herbert. Okay. The red envelopes are numbered. This is going to be a problem because I've now got multiple pages from multiple rooms, and now I'm already having to start red letter 4. Okay, red letter 4. Let's see what you got for us. I was distraught to learn that you had chosen to omit the details of our dear Marion's disappearance from the public record. Is the lady in the bedroom whose photograph is there, is that Marion? Marion has disappeared, so I need a page with characters. I've been writing down people's names and details. So let's say Marion disappeared. Okay, did she now? So red letter 4 is telling us about Marion disappearing. Okay. It is no surprise to me that the royal court would want this embarrassment kept as quiet as possible, but I am shocked that you have so little regard for your niece that you would play the king's scullion and stoop to kissing the foot that treads upon her memory. Niece. Wasn't Mary Matthew also a niece? She gave up her family, her fortune, and her life, and all you can do is think of your name. And also the royal court are involved. You always know it goes to shit when the royals are involved. Having never had a family name nor fortune of my own, I cannot personally condemn you for faltering in your commitment to make the same sacrifices she did, but for the love of God, do not by the same display of weakness clutch your petty assets so tightly that you undermine the cause that she forfeited everything to further. Our countrymen must be made aware of the price she paid, and must be made to see that the colour of the flag she flew as she rode into the darkness of 100 nights. To deny her story is to deny her life. So that's interesting. Sacrifice, cause. Also, darkness of 100 nights is an interesting phrase. If through your silence you bless the betrayal, our son Simon, your heir, will inherit a fortune of lies and will spit upon your grave when he learns of your cursed foolishness. Needless to say, will be not be coming for Christmas this year. So, question. I'm Simon. In referring to, in the letter at the start, or the record at the start, Herbert refers to Simon Jones and Mary Matthew. Mary Matthew is not Marion. So is Daniel Marion's sister? So Daniel is my dad. Daniel is Marion's brother. So Daniel is my dad. And his sister disappeared here. I wonder. Now, if only I'd been allowed to do this whilst watching Severance. Interesting as well that the letter which says we will not be coming for Christmas this year is in the safe that they got at Christmas. That's interesting. What a mystery. Okay. Red letter 4. Good to know. Okay, so let us keep exploring as we can. We have one door here. We've got one key. Oh, we didn't need to use it. Ooh, locksmith, planetarium. If you call it a day in planetarium, gain 2 stars. Oh, so we can advance the planetarium. Now, I have to call it a day. I could do these, though. Locksmith has keys for sale. But if I call it a day here and gain 2 stars, that actually might be really beneficial. So let's go to the planetarium. Oh yeah. Survey constellations of Mount Holly. So here, these are all of the constellations that are in the book and on their various dates. So the fact that the slice with different variations appears. Other notable night skies, the 29th, 7 different constellations observed in a single night, so 40 could be a really good one. And 50 new constellation spots. On the last day, there's a new constellation, so that's cool. Obviously, that's a bit much to write down, so screenshots are your pal. Yeah, first time I went to a planetarium was actually in Finland. Heck yeah. This doesn't have any doodads. Okay, so we're going to call it a day here. Since we're basically out of rooms to out of doorways. So we call it a day, which gives us 2 stars. I miss going to planetarium. They'd always take us to Science Center. Nice. Yeah, the planetarium had a thing on about pandas and panda conservation as well, which is kind of cool to see. Because yeah, I'd never been to a planetarium before. I was a long time a man grown before I got to a planetarium. Mount Holly Rustic Villa. Total rooms 21. Rank reached 7. Steps taken 39, and 3 items found. I do wonder if taking a screenshot of these screens might be handy for just sort of seeing what rooms I've seen. Save and continue. And I'm hoping that my copious note-taking will prove beneficial as future time happens. You know, future time happens. Words and shit, yo. My school took us to planetarium once. To be honest, I couldn't fully appreciate it because school trips were stressful. Yeah, that sucks. Because if you were to go now, you'd be like, this is awesome, maybe. Whereas, I say, if school trips were, you know, an added stress that you just, you know, it spoiled the entire experience for you. I do wonder if anything in here has changed. Same rules. Same room specified. So that doesn't appear to have changed. The stamp, I do wonder if that's the same stamp. Let's remember that it's a ship with a 4 on it. That's the same. Okay, so starting out fresh, and we now have a red letter marked here. So I assume as we find each letter, I say, well, I hope you've gotten to go since. I say, we didn't have a planetarium where I grew up at all, like nowhere. So, you know, it was only when I went somewhere else. Glasgow Science Museum has one. Ah, there you go. Sue would know. Okay, so I'm gonna go right. So we get den with a diamond in it, a nook with a key. I do love the nook. Corridor is always left unlocked, so the corridor is never locked. That's good to know, so that door will always be open for us. But I'm going to take a nook, because nooks have keys, and I like collecting keys. Now, is this the same nook? That's the question, you know. Are these bottles in the same arrangement? Are these pictures the same pictures? Could there be things hidden that we don't think about? Right, let's press on. Ugh, the chapel again. I don't have any money to lose though, so go into the chapel. Are they the same arrangement? Yes. They have the same letters. Yes. Or same letters, same numbers. I mean, they are letters, you know what I mean. Okay, so let's nip across to the side. Let's see what we can put in here. A closet, a parlor, but the parlor I think will take us back. So the parlor will take us down here. But yeah, let's let's just poke into the loo. Let's just have a loo off the chapel. So off the chapel is a loo. HSS, Herbert S. Sinclair. Don't know what this room does. It's just about... Oh, I didn't realize I could do that. Look. Okay, we found a new thing. I didn't realize I could click in and see all the stuff. Common room. It's been drafted twice. Red room. So rooms are important. So the color of the room might have relevance. But yeah, look. Spare room is a blueprint commonplace 1 line. But it doesn't say blue room. So blue rooms are common. This is a puzzle room. Blueprint. Observatory. The bedrooms. Bedroom types. Standard bedroom. So there are multiple bedrooms. The bunk room being one, of course. Hallways. This is great. Okay, how did I never do this? It's interesting as well because rooms I didn't go into yet. Oh yeah, we have opened the closet, of course. So But now we've got a bunch of rooms, and behind them are room numbers. But of course, there's also rooms that don't have room numbers. See, these don't have rooms. Room 0 to 46 doesn't include all of these additional rooms. And found floor plans for the planetarium one. Tomorrow Blueprint Dead End Edition. So this is a tomorrow room. That's interesting. Hey Kay, yeah, it is. I loved the demo, and so far I am very happy. I'm writing copious notes in an attempt to be prepared, but yeah, very happy so far. Okay, I've got to take a den because I want the extra doors, but also I'll take the gemstone. And is this the same den? Swans. See, I think this is different. I think these pictures are different to the previous den I was in. So I think this is a different den. Okay, so we're gonna go... Yeah, let's go up. Let's see what we can here. Corridor. Oh, the drawing room has a gem requirement. You may draw new floor plans while drafting in this room. Never actually did that, so yeah, let's do that. Okay, there's a drawing of Herb. Again, the same thing with stride length, which is very interesting because it's kind of related. Anything else in this room? No keys, no coins, no... Right, so I want to go... Yeah, let's go this way. So yeah, I can redraw the floor plans if I don't like what I get. So if I go... and because you can bring up this map, you can see which direction the door is going to go, because I wasn't sure for a second. That'll go down towards the entrance, so that'll bring us around in a loop. Whereas this bedroom will take us upwards. So let's try that. I really need to visit every room, though, so that I can... Greetings from Reddington. So this... I wonder if this is Marion. That's what I am wondering. Was that the picture on the wall last time I was here? I'm very tempted to go back and watch the VOD. The tie was definitely one of the pictures. But yeah, good for an extra couple of steps anyway. So let's press forward again. Observatory has a gem requirement. I don't have any gems, so I need either a hallway or a spare room. I might try hallway actually. Kainsey, hello. That isn't the same picture. Yeah, I didn't think so. So I wonder if these pictures changing is relevant in some way. Because I was like, she's looking over here, and I'm not sure that's the same picture. I think you're right, Flying Raisin. But yes, welcome in, Raiders. Hello. Welcome. Hope you're doing well, Kainsey. Okay. Oh. Is this the thing telling us about doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked? That we know. Also, though, here's a question: are red cards more or less likely to be true? I don't know if that's true. That could be a lie. Like, I don't know if that's true or not. Just because you read it on a piece of paper doesn't mean shit. I need to do a bit of a body break, so this is a bit of a raid and run. Oh, no worries at all. Please do go rest, absolutely. You've got a stream up and you can hear me. Okay, cool. Well, thank you very much for the raid, though. Always appreciated. But yes, please go rest the hands and the rest of yourself. But thank you very, very much for the raid. I hope you did have a good stream. Body aches notwithstanding. Okay, I'm going to go this way. Okay, I don't have a gem for the security office. Let's go to the pantry and pick up some coins. Yeah, good point. We can only know things for sure if we learn them on TikTok. Exactly, Thalfon. Exactly. I can't know if this information is true. I didn't see it on TikTok. To be fair, some stuff on TikTok is very, very helpful, and that might be part of why they wanted to shut TikTok down. Please pick up some more fruit before Friday. Oh, okay, it's the same letter, so we know there are 5 apples, 5 bananas, and 5 oranges somewhere in the house. So we got to work on that. Is the tea still here? The tea is still here. Whew, we're good. Also, cheers. Welcome in, everybody. Clink. Okay. And I'm taking this kind of slowly. I'm trying to be as observant as I can be. So I could take a parlor and do a puzzle game. I could go to a storeroom, but then that blocks this off. So let's take a parlor. And let's do the puzzle again. Now check again for secrets. Nope. No, 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 no. Okay. Let's take the key. Okay, let's see. So, this statement appears on another box. This statement appears on another box. Very clever. So, these are both true. Is it exactly the same statement? Is it spelled identically? Statiement apers on another box. Statiment apers on another box. Full stop. Full stop. Okay, so there isn't any spelling errors, because that'd be really clever. You misspell, you invert a couple of letters, and then suddenly one of the boxes is lying. The blue box is empty, so this is a lie. So the blue box has the gems. Yeah. That would be really clever, though, if you do a slight switcheroo of letters in the middle, which is why I broke the words up into small sections. But if you did that, if it was Anthother, you wouldn't notice, and you'd pick the wrong box. Nice. Okay. There's the cake stand again. Okay, let's see. We want to go either left or right. Use a key. Oh, yeah, I imagined that there's possibly a reason they didn't do that. It would work, but yes, perhaps that was why they didn't go with that. Okay, I don't... Utility closet is great and all, but I need to have some doorways. I could go back and open a utility closet down here, though, and see. But let's courtyards. We've got the diamond. Or even just spacing. Yeah, exactly. On another box. You know, or could you imagine the lack of a full stop? That would be great. Okay. Oh, we have the sledge again. So we don't have the box with the lock on it, and we don't have the required shovel to open up. However, we do have a way forward. So, security offices. I'm going to go into the security offices. Oh. That's us. I assume not too loud. Interesting. I wonder if these are previews of rooms as well that actually exist. Is there a music room that we haven't been to? You know. Boop. Yes, Simon, that's you. Yeah. Also, I like the fact that it's slightly, as we were putting our hand up, it was taking a second to update a little bit. I wonder if that's because the game needs to do this. Blue memos are true, red memos are lies. Well, that answers that question. Red memos are lies. But again, is this true? So the West Wing isn't likely to have more doors. So now I have a note on my page which says West Wing, more locked doors, question mark, exclamation mark, lies, exclamation mark, red memo, underline, underline. This is going to get very messy. Blue memos are more likely to be true though, so that's worth noting. Allow me to make a note that blue memos are more likely to be true. That's the safe. Again though, but according to this got very Cabin in the Woods. Yeah, it did indeed, didn't it? So according to the security office people, oh, and look, there's the tapes that we had our shows on with the same labeling. This is CCAM tape 2-3. CCAM 2-3. Oh. Welcome to Mount Holly Security. View estate inventory. The following is a detailed list of items currently in the house that have yet to be collected. It will be updated as new rooms are added, so we can check if we haven't collected anything yet. Keycard system. Security doors are locked with keycards. Keycard system is currently operational. Keycard security settings. Set security level. Oh, I have access to this system. Psych. Log on to network. Okay, we need a password for that. We don't know what that is yet. The keycard system. I could turn off the keycard system. Will that leave them locked or unlocked? What's the security level? Let's see. You should expect to see 1 or 2 security doors with a low setting or 5 or 6 with a high setting. So if you have a key card, you might want to set the setting higher so that you have more security doors so that you can get interesting things, I guess. Offline mode. This determines the default setting for security doors will be set to if power is lost, and that's why we need the breaker room. So we can set the number of doors to high and then kill the power. As a general safety rule, offline mode should be set to unlocked if any staff are working on the estate. I am here, so that'll count. Okay, so we can't log onto the network yet because we don't know the password. But we will. Look for the sticky post-it note. Now, I'm assuming the password will be elsewhere. There's no way they left the password lying around. The password is blue memo. We'll come back to the security offices once we have an idea of... Okay, this is locked and I don't have a key. Scheisse. So I now have to go through the drawing room to get back and try and go this way. Are you locked? No, not locked. Okay. Don't think of the kitchen. So if I put in the West Wing hall, it'll taper around. Let's pop it in anyway, though. Anything in here? No key on the ground? Nope. Okay, there's the thing. There's the letter about Lady Clara Epson. I must write down Clara. And the date. No sign of a key this time, though, so that's a variable. Queen of Diamonds and a car. Let's keep exploring, though, because I can cut in and go to the drawing room at any time. So let's see if we can get any dead-end rooms we can use. Commissary, no. Corridor, sure. She's sure to be important, providing some key clarification. Guys, gals, and non-binary pals, the comedy stylings of Chris Casinius, aka the Painting Pirate. Visit paintingpirate.com or twitch.tv/paintingpirate or all the other Painting Pirate places. Okay. So, breaker room, but also storeroom. Okay, let's try the breaker room. Okay, we've never had the breaker room before. So all we have in here... Danger! Toggling breaker switches may result in unexpected loss of floor plan functionality. Please call DC Power if you require assistance. Keycard entry system. Off. Gymnasium, darkroom, garage. Ooh. I can get the power to everything. Power on in the garage. Power on in the gymnasium. What are these? I do not know. Sure, fuck it. We fucked with it. We don't know what we did, but we messed with it. I provide limited range home pun delivery services. Nice. Okay, we're going to go around into the West Hall and into the drawing room. We're going to burn so many steps doing this, but we can go into the bedroom. Do we get steps back? Yes, plus 2 steps, so that's good. Take a rest in the bedroom. And the drawing room lets us redraw, so let's aim for a good door. So, storeroom will kill us, kitchen will kill us, closet will kill us. Redraw. Commissary, we don't have the gem for. Spare room and boudoir. Boudoir will dead end us, so we need to go spare room. Spare room. Oh, storeroom gives a key? Oh, yeah. We could have then used the key on the security door. Clever. Wire room's going to kill us. I was meaning end our run, but yes, end our run more so than that. But yes, good point. Storeroom would have had a key in it, which we could possibly have used on this door. Good point. So yeah, case in point, storeroom. I can't use this one. I can't use this one. I can't redraw. So yeah, storeroom. Okay, so boop. Oh, is it the same storeroom? It does have our bird. Key and a gem. But a different painting this time. Yep, because previously this had a stag. So there's some variation. Okay, so now if I head back around to the security office, through the bedroom again, of course. Getting a couple of steps back, which is nice. And then hallway, west wing, security office, but with our key. Thank you, Thalphon, good spot. Okay, we have the ability to open up the patio. We can also go for a dining room, which gives us double doors. Let's go for the dining room. We've got money. Nice. So we don't have... meal is served if rank 8 has been achieved. And I assume we are not at rank 8. I think we got as high as rank 7. So we might have to come back to the dining room for the meal. Maybe we could find the kitchen. Okay, so we got a couple of door options. Gonna go with this one. Locked, no key. Locked, no key. Scheisse. No sign of a key. So we may be out of luck. There may be no meal, but you're a dish. Ayy. Right. So yeah, no way on. So let's have a look. We've used all of those, all of those, all of those, all of those. We can go back to the den and the entrance hall and see if we can just do a little more exploring as we go. Also, I never checked this stuff. Imagine you could just get a coffee and it gave you more steps. Oh, hold on. Effective first week of December, payroll for all live-out and seasonal staff will be managed electronically. As your attendance will no longer be registered at morning roll call, it is doubly important that you do not fail to clock in and out at one of the electronic computer terminals on the estate. 2 of these terminals can be found at security, where the punch clock used to be, and in the laboratory. So we know there's a lab. Any questions or concerns regarding this process should be directed, as always, to your house manager, Mrs. Babbage. The house manager who looks after the computer clock-ins is Babbage. Nice. Also, the terminal password begins with an S. So let's start a page for security room. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It looks like it's 7 or 8 characters long. It starts with an S. That could be an O there. Hard to tell, but it starts with an S. Yeah. It starts with an S, though, so that's something. Until further notice, the antechamber has been unlocked for access. Levers are no longer required for grant energy. Lie. Keycard access security doors are more likely to appear in the higher ranks of the estate. Likewise, as a redundant security measure, normal doors in the estate will also be more likely to be locked as you progress north. True. An S or an 8. Yeah, on my screen it looks like there's a gap there. It's probably hard to see on stream, but it looks like there's a gap there. So it looks like it's an S. But yeah, definitely one to kind of keep a note. I want the password to be secure. Oh, that'd be so funny. Hold on. One way to find out. Or security. But the last letter doesn't look like a Y. That would have been very funny, though. That would amuse me greatly. Still, all good. Okay, let us make our way. So what's the fastest route? If I go security hallway, it's faster than going parlor pantry. So if I go security west wing, hallway, back through bedroom, get an extra couple of steps, take a break, thank you. Then den. Den gives us an extra door over here, which is good for a couple of rooms, maybe. Ooh, the planetarium. I want to add the planetarium because if I have the chance to log off in the planetarium, that gives us an extra couple of stars. We will call it in the planetarium. Now we've got to get around to the entrance hall. Church takes its money. Okay, we're back in the entrance hall. We can't go forward now, so let's see what we can find in here. Ooh, the observatory, and I have a gem. But also dark room. But the observatory gives us stuff. Also billiard room. And it has a door. Ah, it won't work though. The dark room will. Okay, let's try the dark room. Remember we had the option to turn off the power. Pardon? Dark room. You cannot see floor plans while drafting in this room. Nice. Well, that means I guess when I click here, pick your poison. Oh, we need to take an ad break. Shit. Ooh. Order placed. The mail room. A dedicated mailing room in which incoming and outgoing post packages are sorted and then delivered within the estate. Tomorrow, blueprint, dead end, unusual. So that's new. We've never had a mail room before. Also, it's in a perfect little corner. So the mail room. Oh. SKR 6789. SKR 6789. Dad. Simon P. Jones. So this is from Daniel. Simon P. Jones, Mount Holly Estate, Fennery 63080. So yeah, this is from Dad. Hey buddy, how's it going up there in that big house? I think most people would be pretty scared being alone for this length of time, but I have a feeling you're doing just fine. I imagine you're happy as a clam, perfectly content on the estate with the exploration and opportunities for adventure that present themselves each day. As I'm writing this, you're currently in the garage packing the tent. I wanted to try to post this letter before we depart tomorrow so that it has a chance to arrive during your first few days on the estate, but with all the preparations, I'm not sure I'm going to find the time. There's so much I want to say, and I'm sure I'll forget to tell you Friday night. Sometimes it's easier for me to just jot this stuff down. You're yelling at me right now not to come bring you a pillowcase. Hold on a second, I'll be right back. I can tell you're really excited, but I think you might feel a little guilty about being so happy the day after the funeral. Believe me, I know how long Uncle Herbert worked on setting this up for you, and I know from our conversation just how much happiness this final project brought him. So do us both a favor, be excited. The house really is amazing. I know it's been almost 7 years since we were last up there, and I'm really curious to hear just how much you remember from those summer trips. You've always been smarter than me at this kind of thing, so I'm not sure how much guidance or inspiration I can offer you before your trip that will actually be useful to you. Despite my best intentions, I'm sure that on Friday I'll end up leaving you with a few more overused cliche expressions when we say farewell. Later, alligator, Dad. P.S. Get some sleep each night and don't spend all your time each day playing Dirigiblocks. Dirigiblocks? Like, it's a classic parent getting the name of something wrong, but Dirigiblocks. I was pondering that we ran into 3 locks on the west, which was supposed to be a lie, but I guess that's also north. Well, exactly. I think it's. I assume it's dirigible. Yes, exactly. That was my guessing. But yes, we definitely need to take an ad break, though. This is going to be a problem. Heads up to any streamers out there who may be watching. You will not make your ad breaks on time. Syncaco, lots of mail, post. Ooh. we'll read that when we come back from the ad break because we definitely need to make an ad break. So, we'll pause for ads here and we will pop back in 3 or 4 minutes. So, see you in a few.
The spirally pointing up shell. I'm obviously describing that one badly.
Shoot. The Nautilus shell again?
The unicorn shell.
Yeah, that was what I
Unicorn
think I went with. The one you were describing as spiraling and pointing up, could it be the poo emoji, essentially?
The poo emoji, yes.
Yeah, Nautilus shell again?
Poo emoji.
Poo emoji.
See, this is what
Wow.
happens, chat.
Okay, click. Lock. Unlocked. I have film reel. I have gear. I have key. I have you. Hello.
Hi.
Hi, friend.
Hi.
Is it the poo emoji shell? It is the poo emoji shell. There you go. My sincerest apologies to whatever that shell actually is. Oh, okay. It wants me to click the brushes. I'm just going to do what I'm told. Let's just do what we're told. Brushes. Bookmark. Art book. Phone. Could I go through my whole life like this? This would be great. Just my entire day is just like keys, wallet, bus pass, door, stairs, other door. Can someone come along behind me and just tell me the things in order? That'd be wonderful, please do. And we're back. Should be clear of the ads now, so we will go back the game, pause the music. Chunky Cheerleader, absolutely. One moment. One Chunky Cheerleader, indeed. Good ad break time. I got my food now. Nice. Excellent. Okay, Chunky Cheerleader. This one. Oh, yeah. Oh, then we're going to get some green screen stuff. So hold on. There we go. Oh, there we go. Don't you dare give up now, apparently. So, like, yeah. Respectfully, don't you dare give up now. Good to know. Teeny Ace Beanie? Absolutely. Teeny Ace Beanie. I'll throw it on over here. Well, that's definitely fine for other people. Absolutely. Sparkly purple green Beanie was a cutie. Oh, yes, yeah. Also that, yes. That kind of works. Sparkly. Right. So threatening, yeah. I must get the other set of cards because there is another set of cards and they are the sweary ones. So they're a little bit more, you know, shut the fuck up, bitch, you're awesome on a card kind of vibes. A little bit more like that. Gilmore is demanding I play with him and this is basically his mantra. Nice. But yes, let us shoot back on in. I didn't actually go and get more tea because I had this and it went cold because of puzzles, but it's still good. So cheers. Clink. I also have Fancy Boy juice, so like I've got, you know, multiple hydration options available. Mark's tea called the bingo card. Yes, missed the ad break. Tea is cold. But yes, let's read these things. Okay, utility room fuse box. Ooh, instructions for the fuse box in the utility room. Hold on. Whole new page. Utility room fuse box. Okay. More detailed instructions will be sent by electronic mail to the address the client had provided. I bet you that's in the security system. So, press any above to activate blue. Press a blue indicator next to a red indicator to activate purple. So, green, press to blue, and then blue beside red, press blue for purple, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 purple, red. 5 purples are needed to activate the 6th. So the fuse box in the utility room is a puzzle. It's a whole ass puzzle. Heck yeah. Okay. Also, please return all correspondence and packages addressed to Denny Ravain to sender as he is no longer employed with our staff. There's a note down here though, I can't read it. Oh, I wish I could zoom in on that. Like, I want to print screen that. Yeah, let's print screen that. At some point I'm going to try and zoom in on that and see what's written down there. But yeah, so Denny Ravain no longer works here. Let's make a note. I should have had an entire page just for staff. Oh, this is going to require completely reorganizing my notes. Okay, let's go back to the utility room though and see if we can now play with that puzzle. Because we have enough steps, but we're out of rooms. But we can go back and play with that puzzle and see if we learn something. So, into the chapel. Oh, we'll only just about make it. We'll only just about make it. The church takes their money. Every time you step in, the church takes their money. God damn. Then in here, if I go, drawing room, bedroom, I get 2 steps back. It's a great mechanic though. The bedroom, the step counting thing. And then around and around and in. So let's see if we can play this game. So press a green to make a blue. Okay, press a green to make a blue. Press a blue beside a red to make a purple. Press a green, okay. Uh-huh. None of these are going blue. What if I press a purple? Okay, purple changes to blue. Okay, purple's changed to blue. So, do I need it to go the other way? Do I need this? Yeah, okay, so to put a purple in there, I do that, so... Boom. What does it do? That's the question. What does purple do? What does it do? Yeah, exactly. It's like, I did the thing. Now what? What does it do? I've made them all purple. Huzzah, we've done a purple. Now, it could affect specific rooms, like the dark room. We don't know what the utility room does. We don't know what it does. But we know that there are rooms that it... Maybe. That's true. Maybe. Let's check the dark room then. And then I'll have enough steps. Oh, I won't have enough steps to go to the planetarium. Okay. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So we now learned that that's what it does. It allows us to keep the power on in rooms that we otherwise wouldn't have. And there's a whole bunch of puzzle stuff to look at. We got pictures of everything, yo. Okay, let's have a look. Don't know who you are. Oh. Carrying a card. So somebody who's responsible... Sorry, there's lots of rumbly noises outside. Somebody who is responsible for... Pardon me, rumblies. Somebody who is responsible for the note cards, the memos. Yes, how cool is that? Okay, let's see. Print notes. HS has requested yet another print of her ladyship, I assume for one of her rooms in the West Wing, as well as an enlarged print of the enclosed photograph. He said the last development was too dark, so keep an eye on that. Her ladyship. Okay. And an enlarged print of the orchard, probably because of what it says on that tree. So we need to go to that tree and check that out. So her ladyship, again, whose name we are less clear on, could be Marion. Somebody sitting at a computer, could be in an office. Two of the cleaning staff in what looks like a conservatory. Oh, and it's blowing up on them. Less good development of it. Svenko camera. Svenko camera. Selfie. Again, less good development. So yeah, something to... We still have no idea what the key code for the lock might be. Also, I'm curious as to what that's supposed to say, but that's cool. So we learned that because of this, because of the puzzle with the box, we can now keep these on and advance part of the story. But now we are out of steps. So, call it a day. You have used all your steps and must now call it a day. Continue research tomorrow, but the house might be a little different. So that was day 2. Imagine, I've spent 2 and a bit hours doing 2 days of exploration in here. Like, 2 and a bit hours are already gone, because of course, we're taking notes and learning stuff and doing all that jazz. But yeah, I want to go over to the orchard and check the tree. It's worth a couple of steps. My friend got an advanced copy of this and is still solving puzzles at 106 hours in. I can imagine. So I lost 1 step by entering the grounds. Oh, I can imagine. 48. I lost another step by entering the drive. There's our tent. And they chopped the tree down. So the tree that obviously I can't stand to get over this. So the tree at the orchard was chopped down because of who the love heart on it was about. So there's a thing. So HS, which is Herbert Sinclair, asked for a larger image of the orchard, which clearly shows a love heart cut into the tree, and I'm assuming a set of initials. And that set of initials led to, I'm assuming, Herbie asking for the tree to be chopped the fuck down. Exactly. Strap in for drama. Okay, we've lost some steps, but it's still worth it. We are on day 3. Same letter. I keep expecting that to change. I keep looking for things. Queen of Diamonds, Ace of Spades. I keep looking for things like see if things will change as we go. But let's pick a door. Let's go left this time. Parlor has a puzzle and a way forward, so we're gonna go with that. The 3 boxes. Let's see what the question is today. The gems are in this box. The gems are not in this box. The gems are not in the white box. So, so one is false, one is true. So the gems are not in the white box and the gems are not in this box are talking about the same condition. The gems are in this box. So, but more than two can be lying. Hey, Dance Lover. So more than two can be lying. You know, more than one can be lying. So the two of these could be lying. This could be a lie. The gems are not in the white box. This could be a lie. Although if that was a lie, then this would be a lie. And this would be true. If this was true, then this would also be true, and then this would be a lie. Damn it. The gems are not in the white box. Yes or no? The gems are not in this box. So those two things are saying the same thing. So if one is true, then the other is true, which means this has to be a lie. The gems are in this box. However, that doesn't tell me which box to pick. The gems are not in this box. Well, it tells me to pick this box. So if this is true and this is true, then this is a lie. And if that's the case, then the gems are in here. But they could both be lying to me. But now we're good. Okay. Let's not overthink it already. Okay, parlor, let's go. Billiard room. Haven't been in here yet, so let's do billiard room. Banana gives us a couple of steps back, so that's one of our 15 fruit. Can we actually play? Nope. No. Oh, there's one of the constellation doodads. Bottles. Can we play darts? Oh. 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 So, that was clever. That was very clever. I like that. Electronic keycard. So, billiard room. Dart. Board. Puzzle. So, the blue segments are the number. Yellow is minus, and pink is multiply. So that's cool, huh? Oh, hey, Melissa. Thank you very much for your resub. Can I get you a hat? Please let me know. And now we have a key card. So yeah, so you pick the number based on the segment. If there's two of them, you add them together. Then the next thing in the sequence it gave me was yellow, so I thought that might be take away from them. And then after doing that, the next one in the sequence after adding and subtracting was multiplying. I am assuming if we can get to another color, that'll be dividing. Skull hat, absolutely. Let me locate one for you. There we go. One skull hat. And yes, Stephen is occasionally puzzle. I wonder if they didn't have these rooms in the demo so that you didn't actually spoil all the puzzles for yourself. Because I don't think we found this one when we played the demo. But yeah, sweet. So let's keep looking for rooms we've never seen before for a start. Oh, pantry is good though, or mailroom. I wonder if we'll get a different... Oh, your package has been delivered. Okay, I'm gonna kill off this branch. We'll take out the door. Holy Pedmus Batman, right? Pedmus, Bodmus, either's good. Denny Ravane is still the same, so that's the same puzzle. And here is a parcel for us. So this is why it's a tomorrow room. Like the observatory, it's a tomorrow room because it can influence the future. So did I make a box to the observatory? I didn't. Mailroom has our package. Let's see what we've got. Ooh. So we get, the screenshot button entered it. So we have a lockpick set. We'll occasionally be able to unlock normal doors. We have keys, and we have coupon book. Save 1 coin on each purchase you make in the estate. Nice. Is this the same letter? Yes. So by coming in here first time, we got to place an order for a parcel. And then by coming in again, our parcel had been delivered. So that was cool. Totally worth that. Right, could you imagine if the coupon worked in the chapel and kept our money? That'd be nice. Okay, so we've had to burn some steps to get back here. But I reckon we'll just see if we can press straight up. Bedroom, the nook will take us into a wall, so that won't work. Bedroom will take us into a wall. The breaker is in the utility closet, and I can't re-roll. So I've got to choose which wall I want to be taken into. This will give us an extra couple of steps, but to step into it and step out of it, it'll be completely pointless. I could go in here and just get a key and give us an extra key. Or we could play the breaker game again. So if we find any of those other rooms, if we play the breaker game, I have a key card now though, so I can potentially use a key card. So right, let's play the game. So oh wait, wrong one. Okay, we've successfully done a purple. So now by having successfully done a purple, if we end up getting anything like the dark room or anything like that, we'll the church rarely offers discounts, will indeed. Okay, hallway would be good because it gives us 2 options. Den would be good because it would give us 2 options and we get a diamond. So let's go with den. Clocks, swans, the piece, pictures. Let's try and press straight on up. There's the security room now, which of course has that doorway. The chapel has 2. I still don't know the password for that, so I'm going to hold off on going in there. The pantry will give us some money though, and we don't have any money. So let's take the pantry. It also has fruit usually, doesn't it? So yeah, there's an apple. Okay, so we've got some steps. And we'll take some coin. It's such a nicely put together game though. There's the tea. Right, let's see what we want. Bedroom will be a dead end. Nook will carry us forward. Nursery will also be a dead end. Oh, whenever you draft a bedroom, gain 5. So if we draft the nursery, if only we'd gotten it earlier, if we draft the nursery, then every bedroom gives us additional stuff. That'd be kind of cool. But let's go with the nook. Take our key. Look around quickly for anything else. Okay. Onwards and upwards. Okay, so the observatory, we can do the thing. Commissary, we can buy stuff. Corridor. I kind of want to take the observatory. Since all the others only have one doorway anyway, we might as well take the one we know we could do something cool in. Hey, buddy. So what page of the book are we going to be on today, I wonder? Day 3. However, we finished in the planetarium, so we might have advanced to day 5. Let's have a look. Oh, we advanced to day 4. Demondus Minor. Get a diamond. Nice. Okay, so now we go through here. Spare room. Nothing in here for us. No clues or hints. Okay, so bedroom will give us some steps back and send us in the right direction. I still don't know what the puzzle in chapel is. Hallway will also give us only one exit, but let's take bedroom then. Ah, and now we know. So here's the picture again of who I think is Marion with the moon pendant. And this time, the picture on the wall is different again. So is there a point at which the picture on the hall will be relevant? There'll be a clue. Oh, got a key. That's always nice. Okay, let's go. Commissary, we can buy stuff. We have the monies. Let's use some monies. I'm not in your book club. Why do I have to pay your fee, right? Yeah, like literally every time I enter, they take a coin. Oh, okay. So previously on Blueprints, we had been in this kind of environment before. I think we didn't have any money. It's got Dirigiblocks. I think we were in here in the demo, and Dirigiblocks was definitely not here because I'd fucking remember. So we have an arcade machine. Can I play it? Ah. How do I get the power turned on? Brilliant. Ooh. Annual Maids Day sale. 2 days only. All items are up to 50% off. All staff welcome day 20 and 21. So next time we on day 20 and 21, let's try and find a commissary. What's this say? Commissaries will be closed from day 12 to 16. No, they won't. That's a lie. Without. There's a note about the terminal password again. So, with theater, without flowers. What can we buy? I have enough money to buy fucking nothing. I have not enough money for anything. I'll come back. I wonder if this is so tricksy that the color of the push pins matters. Oh, I mean, who knows? Yeah, who knows? Let's say the whole thing is a puzzle. I can't put in money to play Dirigiblocks. So it is indeed, you're flying around in dirigibles And birds are dropping blocks on you. Right? But maybe there's a way. Maybe we need to find a way to turn it on. Who knows? So if I create a hallway, I'll have a chance for a dead-end door. If I put the chapel in, I'll have a dead-end door opportunity. Guest bedroom will end the run. So we can't take that. I'm going to go for hallway so we can keep as much of our money as possible so that we can potentially come back here and buy something. Is this the West Wing notice? We know that's probably a lie. So let's try our dead end, or potentially dead end room. The dark room. So we could put the dark room back in, or we could get a bunch of steps. But I'm going to put, or the closet will have 2 items. Gonna pick a room that has at least 1 exit so that I don't have to enter it yet. So then when I do this one, I can see what we've got. Okay, yeah, drawing room for sure. Okay, so now I've got options. So I can go in there, but I've already been in and seen the pictures. So the question is, do the pictures change? Hey, I thought I solved the power problem. Oh, maybe I didn't turn it to the right thing? Or maybe it only works once. So maybe I only got to see these pictures once. Interesting. Okay, let's try. So these have a gem requirement. We're going to go with the one that doesn't. It's the bunk room. So we get to visit our friend. Hey, buddy. Hi. I wish I could crouch down. The game doesn't let me. I know. Hi. Let's see if we have anything different here. This is the same journal. We got some money though, so we can use that in the commissary. Still can't use the TV. Okay, so we go back into the hallway. Then I can go in here. We're burning steps, but it's all good. I can buy a shovel, which would be very helpful. I've never had a compass. I don't know what a salt shaker will do for me. What would you use salt for? Aside from like pouring it around your doors and windows to keep things you don't want getting in. Sledgehammer is useful for bashing locks. We have enough money for it. But the shovel was good for digging up stuff. We haven't been able to do that before. Hidden messages in salt. Ooh, I don't know. I'm not sure. I mean, I can only afford 1. Heck, let's buy the salt and see what happens. Whenever you eat food and gain steps, gain an extra step. Oh, okay. It just makes our food tastier. I mean, that's good too. Now we know. We did not know. Okay, drawing room. We've got lefts and rights. Let's try electrolytes. Hey, Rex. Okay, patio. So maybe the shovel will be in here. Not sure if I want salt on my apple. Fair. Okay, we got a gem. Ooh, buried below. Occasionally, yes. Ah, there we go. So I didn't have to buy it. We now have a shovel, which means I can dig up stuffs. Hopefully something good. Pebbles. I dug up pebbles. I mean, I'd be fine with that, to be honest. But now we still have the shovel. Tell me, when do I get to play with this? Are you a puzzle? Potentially. Okay, let's see if we can get a dead end room that's useful to us. Gonna use my keys instead of my lockpicks for now. Guest bedroom. Boom. Guest bedroom. Plus 10 steps. And there's a jewel. And... Aw. Nice. And there's a letter on the table. And there's also, is that a card? No, it's just a piece of light. Okay, let's see. Sinclair, just wanted to write you a quick note thanking you for the weekend. I had a thrilling time on the hunt with Lord Evanson. New name? Lady Epson and Lord Everson. Let's write that down. God, I'm gonna run out of places to keep names. Let's see. I got to appreciate your new game in the billiard room. It's been ages since I've seen the billiard room in the house. I was beginning to suspect you retired the floor plan. So everybody knows about how the floor plans work in this place. Like, everybody knows about the floor plans in the weird rooms. It was well worth the wait though, as I always enjoyed your mathematical puzzles and appreciated you didn't know the rules of darts to play with variation. So this is actually a letter telling us that the billiard room has a maths puzzle hidden in the darts. Cool. We found it. What's that? Is that KL? Who is KL? Though the best regional thing is a slice of sharp cheddar cheese and a piece of apple pie. I mean, you can put cheddar cheese with basically anything that's good. So, we have to go back to the drawing room, as it is our only door. But because it's the drawing room, it lets us re-roll. So that's good. Security office, but we still don't know the password. Walk-in closet. I'm gonna redraw. Ooh, we've never seen the pool. The kitchen doesn't go into a dead end. The chapel... Oh, the chapel is the best room. I kind of want to see the pool, but the chapel gives us 2 doors rather than 1. If I take the pool, one of the doors goes into a wall. Oof, decisions. But the pool is new, we've never seen it before. We're in the learning phase. So we've got nothing. Oh, here's the thing. Drafting pool rules. The draft pool is your deck of potential floor plans. Each time you draft, 3 random floor plans are drawn. The odds of drawing a specific floor plan may differ depending on the room. Some rooms are more rare than others. Floor plans added to the draft pool are removed at the end of the day unless otherwise stated. No running. And what does it say? Adds locker room, sauna, and pump room. So today, because we found the pool, we have a chance to find these other rooms as well. So passageway, I don't have the gems. Kitchen, I do. Well, I'll go to the kitchen. I could spend money on a banana now. I can get a banana. I can't afford the salad, but I can get a banana. And I added salt. So I added salt to my banana, and I got a salty banana, and stonks blue, mining red. I heard sauna and had to come see. Yeah, apparently this room gives us a chance to get a locker room sauna, pump room. Why do I say sauna like like I'm not saying it in English? Where did I pick that up from? Then again, I blame my Finnish friends. It's probably their fault. I would say it's probably my Finnish friend's fault. Did I show you that video? The guy who does the Nordic comedy videos, and he said that the way that you catch a Finn is you have a room that has sauna written on it, and then inside you have another door that says more sauna, and that's how you catch a Finnish person. Because that's how it's supposed to be pronounced. You see? Exactly. Yes, exactly. We need a sauna with another sauna inside. Exactly. Use a key. Okay, let's see what we can learn. Okay, conference room I've never been in before. But conference room will kill the run. The conference room will end the run. But so will the corridor and so will the storeroom. Okay, let's take the conference room because we've never learned anything. We've never seen it before. So burn trees. This is a common pairing. Okay, conference room, what are you for? Whatever items would be spread throughout the house, they are placed in this room instead. Oh. Reminder, after meeting adjourns, take all conference notes and place them in the office safe. Safe code 9083. Okay, office safe, we've got a code, but we know it's a lie. So we know it's a lie. That's cool. Or at least we know it's supposed to be a lie. God, they've got so many notepads. Can I have one? I mean, I'm gonna be in need. Spread items. Some special rooms allow you to spread items throughout your house. When items are spread, they are immediately placed in several of the rooms currently in your estate. However, if you have a conference room, spread items are gathered in that room instead. So things that are spread around the place would end up in here. We just don't happen to have any things to end up in here. Interesting. So out of 10,000 choices, we've eliminated one. Cool. I don't think I have anywhere I can go now. I think I have killed the run. There's one. I can go into a dead-end room over by the den. So yeah, if I go kitchen, pool, drawing room, hallway, commissary, bedroom, spare room, observatory, nook, pantry. Kitchen, pool, drawing room, hallway, commissary. Does what's on sale change? It does not. Okay. Bedroom, spare room, observatory, nook. Should look again, even though, yeah. Observatory, nook, pantry. Entranceway. Wait, no, the den is the one that has it. Okay, so this is the last door. We're looking for a good dead-end room. This is the worst hotel. Ooh, office. Ooh, the boudoir. Coat check. Check one item and retrieve it another day. Okay, so the office is cool. Opportunity to earn and spread money. However, we're about to finish our day and we don't have the gems for it. The boudoir is the one that has the safe. But we can't go anywhere. Coat check is a time room. It's a tomorrow room. So now I can check in. can I check in, like, I say I can check in my shovel, so the next time I get a coat room, I can get a shovel back immediately. I could check in my coupon book. I could check in my lockpick kit. I think I want to check in my lockpick kit. I know where to get a key card, but a lockpick kit could be very useful, although keys are also cool. So a key card, I can open locks in 2 ways. I can't open key card doors in 2 ways. So maybe I want the key card rather than the shovel, which I can buy. You can't buy a key card. Let's lock our key card in. Okay. So we've checked our key card, and I now have nowhere else I can go. So I'm going to call it a day here. Call it. To the dead end. The den still has a door? I think it was into a wall, wasn't it? Yeah, the den. Yeah, the den was where we were. Yeah, that was the last place was the den. Because that was where we were. That was our last place. Everywhere else we sealed off. Still, we're mid-sized villa, 23 rooms. We're getting there, day 3. How are we for time, actually, in terms of... I know the stream is running over, but how are we for time ahead of the ads? We got like 10 more minutes before the next ad brunch, so we'll do a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Actually, I wonder if I can save halfway through a day, if that is even a thing. I don't know. We're gonna find out. Okay, so back once again. Yeah, same. Okay. Let's just get cracking, shall we? Hallway, I think. And is that the same? Yeah. Okay. So, bedroom. Billiard room gives us a chance to do the key card puzzle again and potentially get another key card. Bedroom gives us 2 steps. Still don't know what to do with the chapel. I'll take the 2 steps, actually. Oh. Car keys. Okay, we need to find the garage. What picture is she looking at today? She's looking at the tub. So definitely different rooms. So yeah, we definitely need to try and find the garage. Parlor. Spare room. Let's take the puzzle. Okay, I'm gonna grab our doodad. All 3 boxes are empty, so that's a lie. This box and the blue box are empty. The black box contains gems. So all 3 boxes are empty is a lie. So one of these 2 must be true. This box and the blue box are empty. That could be true, but then in that case, this would mean the black box had the gems. All 3 boxes are empty, so that's a lie. The black box contains gems could be true. We haven't heard anything to discredit that. This box and the blue box are empty. So that could be true, that could be true, and that could be a lie. I'm going to give it a go. Hey. I don't know why it like scrambles my noggin just a little bit. Den, commissary. We don't have any money. Let's go for the den. Okay, let's have a look. So the pictures have changed. Swans. Nothing else. Nothing strange around the place. Nope. Okay. I want to go right, preferably. Secret passage leads to a room of a color of your choice. Ooh. Oh, we're doing this. We've never done that before. Other way to approach it could be to ask if the gems are in blah box, which signs are true slash lies. Yes, that's true. That's actually a good thought. Okay, so we can just pull the... So we get to choose. Now, what we have learned is orange rooms are hallways, green rooms are patios, courtyards and stuff, bedrooms are purple, but not all of them have doorways, so this could be a dead end. Shops are the yellow ones, and red rooms, I don't know why they're red. I still don't know what the purpose of the chapel is other than to take my money away. So, I don't need a purple room. I don't necessarily need a red room. Red rover. Gold sink. Key to the bedroom. Green thumb. And the halls of holly. Imagine if it takes me back here. That'd be hilarious. I guess give me... What if I go for a red room I've never seen before? Who knows? Okay, give me a red room. Oh, that's cool. Okay, yeah, I love that. That's great. Okay, red rooms we've never seen before. Aquarium is every color of room. What does that mean? Also, that means there's black rooms, blue rooms, purple rooms, green rooms, gold rooms, orange rooms, red rooms, and black rooms. I don't think we've ever seen a black room before. Furnace, you are more likely to draw red rooms when drafting. Maid's chamber, less likely to find items laying around your house because the maids are cleaned up. And aquarium, we're gonna go for aquarium. I have the gems. Hell yeah. Hi. So, office, bedroom, patio. So these are all room types. That's why this is every color room, because it has all of them in it. Drawing room or boudoir. This is the laundry room, so utility room. I wonder if utility rooms are black rooms. There's a key, we'll take that. Ooh, there's a dig yippy spot. If we had a shovel, that'd be good to come back to. And now we have a choice of doors. I'm going to go this way. That's real clever. Yeah, no, I like that. Ooh, the garage. Oh, shit. If I go into the garage... it blocks off the path. But we aren't planning on staying on stream for long anyway, and this is a room we've never been in before. I'm going to go into the garage. I should have done it over here first. I should have done it on this room in case it was a dead end. We'd still have a path. I went the wrong way. I need to learn to do that. But now we have access to the garage. And the garage has a shitload of keys. And we have car keys. Christoph, this is the third time this month you and the car have been gone when your services were required. I don't care how long you have been driving for his lordship. Your absence must be accounted for, Mrs. Babbage. So Christoph is the driver. Where did I write down? Okay, Denny Ravane. So we've got Mrs. Babbage. And then we have Christoph. Now, who wants to ask whether or not Christoph is one of the people in the heart on that tree? Just saying. Anyone wondering? 'Cause I'm wondering. This is great though. It's like watching a mystery show, but you're actually playing it. You know, it's not just a puzzle game. I've got drama. Ha, swan song. Gonna write that down. Gonna write that down. Car. Car. Swan song. SWNSNG. Clever. The password starts with an S. That's true. It could be Swan Song. Nice. We've got keys. Oh. The drop-off address is 14227 Sandy Heights, a small garage on the south edge of Timsdale. The goods are already secure and in the trunk, so just unload and get back here before noon. I've seen Sinclair's schedule and I don't think he'll be requesting the car today, but you never know when the cat will want to get some air. Tomorrow will likely be the last delivery and I believe Denny already has payment ready. So Denny Ravain that's the emoist name for a car, right? Danny Ravain no longer works here. Something is going on, and Christoph the driver is picking up things or dropping the things off. So I wonder if we've got possibly something being taken from the house that's valuable and moved, or something else. That's interesting. Because the goods are already in the trunk. I got keys. Upgrade disc. Oh, look at it. Look at this 5-inch beauty. Ding. Floor plan upgrade. Insert one of the estate terms to permanently upgrade your floor plans. And I don't have a terminal. Oh, and we're out of rooms. That's unfortunate. But we learned things. I've got like one door left. Well, I can go back to the hallway and try and go around this way. We've got options. Let's see. Can I get the security room or something? We've got the utility closet again. The storeroom could be good though. Oh wait, the utility closet had a thing for the garage, didn't it? What if you can open the garage door? Drat. I didn't think of that. Huh. Is that where we are? Look. Yeah. So that's where we are. So these drawings show you where you are on the map. They also make a couple of distance notes about certain other locations, which is clever. Huh. Okay, I need to see if I can get the utility room again. And then we will definitely wrap up because we can't stay here forever. But I did say that I suspected that I would be becoming a blue prince for a while. So I've got this hallway. Let's see if we can get a dead-end utility room. No. Spare room, chapel, or pantry. We'll take the pantry and get the coin. And the steps. Yoink. So let's see what's it. Can we get a closet? Closet, guest bedroom. But I can also do the observatory again. We love the observatory, so let's do that again. And we should get an upgrade to 5. 5 stars. What does that give us? Southern Cross. Rooms with 4 doors are more common today. Ah, that would have been wonderful to have before I'd killed all of my chances. But I've still got one room left here. Breaker room. That's what we want. So the breaker room, something was off in the garage. Let's play the game and do a purple. Whoops, I did it wrong. Why did I do this wrong every time? Okay, on. So we've turned something on in the garage. That was off. Let's go find out what. Hallway. Now, if I go into a bedroom parlor, down, yeah, that's good. Yeah, so bedroom for 2. Then I love this though, that's genius. So, what's now on in the garage that wasn't on before? What have we missed? Oh. It was red last time. So the utility room opens the garage door. Wait, can I drive? Wait, can I just jump in and drive? It gives us access to a section we've not been before. The West Path. Okay, West Path. Got a ladder. So we've never been here. Can we open the West Path gate from in here? What are we learning? The West Path. What are we learning? It's not even telling us where we are because we're not in the house anymore. So what have we got access to? Oh. Oh, it's the other side of that door. I wonder if I can open it now. Can we now go home, right? Maybe I can unlock this now. There you go. So now, because the lock fell off, we now have permanent access to the West Gate. Permanent changes do not reset each day. So now we have access to this area. Remember, the waterfall and the door and the windows are down here, so that's cool. Got a stream I can't get into, I assume. Got a little bridge. And another doorway. Well now. Holy shit, new stuff. New stuff. Tool shed will have 2 special items. Root cellar, rooms in your house will be more likely to contain dig spots today. And shelter. Shelter protects you from the negative effects of the next 3 red rooms. So red rooms do negative effects. But by unlocking the shelter, we wouldn't suffer the effects. But also we get to visit again another place we've never been. And of course the first thing I do is check under the stairs. Because of course. I've played video game before. Upgrade terminal. We can now insert the disc. Oh, that's awesome. So garage door, West Path, shelter, disc. Sweet. which means we could permanently upgrade. Floor plan upgrade program. Scanning disk. Spare room data has been found on this upgrade disk. You will now have the chance to permanently enhance this room with one of 3 different upgrade floor plans, so the spare rooms can be switched. Spare bedroom, spare green room, spare hall. So what do we want a spare room of? Spare bedrooms could be good because of the extra steps. Spare green rooms are good because you can dig up items. Spare halls are good for keys and info, I guess. I think spare bedroom might be good. Or dig up stuff. We usually find some bedrooms already. But what if spare bedrooms have, like, secrets? Let's go with spare bedroom. Yes. Floor plan has been upgraded. Oh, that's cool. Also, time lock safe. Interesting. Ooh, pretty. Got water. Sleeping for 3. Remain where you are for now. Given the red guard is due tomorrow, we've agreed your plan has been disabled remote access to the terminals
It's so
and have sealed the
pretty.
mainframe. Regardless of the danger, I'm still not willing to risk removing shelter from the draft pool while the 3 of you are down there. Our best bet is to sit tight and hope for a little bit of luck. So if you remove a room from the draft pool, I guess no one can go into it, but I assume you could get stuck. Oh shit. Someone could get stuck in a room that gets removed from the draft pool. What if that's what happened to Marion, who disappeared? What if Marion is in a room that was removed from the pool? Does time pass? Oh, that could get very interesting. So I'm not willing to remove the room while the 3 of you are down there. Now, that makes it sound like there's danger associated with removing shelter from the draft pool. You wouldn't want to... it wouldn't necessarily kill people, but what if you couldn't get shelter back? I don't think it's saying we die, because regardless of the danger, I'm still not willing to risk removing shelter. If it was going to kill us, then back the danger. We're already dead. But if it potentially could trap us here, if you could get trapped in this bunker for a period of time. Now, does that mean you could only last as long as your food and water supplies held out? Interesting. So yeah, potentially all sorts of stuff there. This does give us a faster way back to the entrance hall, though, which I quite like. Because I need to go back to the entrance hall to pick the next room. The fact that we now have a quicker way to get to it. I wonder if that means I can always access the garage now whenever I want. Yeah, I think there are 2 sources of danger. The writer thought removing the room was worse, but they didn't have to think about it. Yeah, exactly. It's like, so the red, let's say the red guard were coming, the red division, the red guard. So if the red guard are coming, you're in danger. Hide in the shelter. But if I remove the shelter from the draft pool, you're in another problem, which I'm not willing to risk. It won't kill you, probably, but maybe you'll get lost or trapped or vanish. If you remove a room from the draft pool, does the person come back when you redraft the room, or do they vanish? Lost somewhere in the rooms. Oh, there's all sorts of ooh. So, when we come back next time, we will we'll hop in here. So what we'll probably do on Wednesday is will be Mythwrecked for a while. I feel like we're close to the end of Mythwrecked, though. We've helped a lot of people and unlocked a lot of stuff, so we might be getting kind of close to that part. So we might get to some of this on Wednesday in the last hour, maybe. Hey, Serby. We will have to pet Serby, of course. But yeah, we might get to some more of this on Wednesday. If not, it'll be Saturday again, and probably every Saturday for the next, I don't know, 30 streams. So yes, we will be back tomorrow with Sue for some Aloft and Satisfactory. But yeah, for today, I think we will call it here. Now, can I save? Yes. Call it a day tomorrow. Okay. 5 more minutes. Just 5 more minutes. If I can't save, just 5 more minutes. I could guest bedroom, but that would kill the run. I don't have any... Oh, okay. The run ends anyway. The run ends anyway because we run out of doors. So... Oh well. I go running around looking for things, but yeah, this ends the run anyway because that's our last door. Immediate own goal. Yeah, we're going into overtime, and nope, own goal. So call it a day, call it, and then we'll get the option to save and quit. So didn't get many rooms this time. But now we can exit or we can save and quit. And that will hold us at the end of that day. Sweet. Oh, it's so cool though. Okay, I'm very happy with this. Ooh, what's that do? Oh, okay, so that's our save game. Big rumble. So yeah, we will come back to this next time. Oh, this is great. My only regret is I'm probably spoilering the game a little bit for people who haven't played it yet, because there's a lot of here. So, but obviously, folks, you know, can obviously, you know, close the stream if they don't want spoilers and stuff. But yeah, thank you all very, very much. Imagine saving the current status of the manor was much more complicated. Yeah, I imagine so, because you'd have to remember all the variations and all the conditions, every single variant. Oof. But yeah, no, thank you all very much for hanging out. Let's shoot back to the lobby. We'll do some thank yous, and then we'll go find somebody to raid. I gotta go put dinner on and get Sue fed. So, thanks. Starting with Kath, I think. Yes, thank you, Kath, for the resub. Brian for the raid. NeoGets for the resub as well. Keemsy for the raid, of course. Melissa for the resub, and I think that's everybody. But yeah, no, thank you all very, very much for... This is great. I loved the demo, and I was kind of hoping there'd be more to it. Like, as in, it wasn't just find a room because you're putting down random cards to get one. I was kind of hoping there'd be mysteries and secrets and stories. And yes, it looks like there is. So yeah, let us find somebody to raid, and then we will come back to this time. Oh, Pirate, of course. Kath, if you're still here, what time is your stream later? Because you said tonight, so I assume it's later. I just want to swing by later. Because I assume you haven't started already. No. Because it's like, you know, only afternoon for you. Cool. Okay, we will raid over to Pirate, and then I'll probably see you later on, Kath. Congrats again on the streamiversary. 5 years is a long time, eh? But yeah, let us go raid over to Chris. But yeah, we'll raid on over to Chris and see how the painting is going. And yeah, then I will see you all again really soon, I hope. Thank you again very much for hanging out. I hope this was fun, even though I was writing a lot of notes. And yeah, take care. Have a lovely rest of your day. And I'll see you all again soon, I guess. Bye, folks. Ooh, tune. Oh, the raid call. Damn it, I forgot the raid call. Here is the raid call, available in subscriber and non-subscriber versions. Thank you, Amelia. God damn. Thank you. Bye, everybody.